What is up, everybody? How you doing today? Welcome back to the Hunter Call of the Wild. And today we're out here on Parque Fernando, and today we have the Sternberg takedown recurve bow, and we're going to be testing this bow out just to see, how good is it. So I thought we would start here at the range and just do a little bit of shooting. Let's see what we got here. That's the 20 meter mark, I think. So I'm gonna put in the 420s. I want to try and shoot this bow without any help right there, but I think I missed by quite a lot. Yeah, so how do you aim with this thing? Okay, so it's kind of like halfway up the broadhead. That one was still a little bit high. Let's see, maybe a little bit lower this time, so bring that down. I think I'm still high a little bit. There we go. So it's basically like down the length of the air shaft, but I wonder if that might have been too low right there. I'm just curious. Let's put it on a bigger target and see. So if I go down to like there. Okay, so that's too low. And right in there is perfect. So, I mean, roughly in that area, like kind of in between the broadhead, just over halfway up the two prongs of the broadhead is kind of where you're going to be aiming. Now, the nice thing about this bow is you can put a sight in it. Okay, so right here, I mean, boom, there you go. Now it's super accurate. So, I mean, that is an option as well. So there you go. And then another thing you can do is it can also have the bright sight rangefinder bow sight. So I'm trying to remember. I don't even remember how to use this one. How did you use this one? I'm trying to remember now. Hold on. It takes me a minute. Ah, yes, that's it. So you hit triangle when you get the red dot on where it is that you want to aim. And then the little dots are kind of hard to see. I wonder if there's a way, can you make them brighter? But, boom, there we go. I mean, I honestly think that sight's a little bit kind of cheating. But let's shoot some of the 300 grain broadheads. And we're just going to use the bright sight pin. So, let's see what we have here. We're zeroed for 20. And boom, just like that. Nice and easy. You know, this bow, you can reload it pretty fast. Like you can get another arrow in there pretty quick. It sounds fairly quiet to me. I don't know if that's just me, but like I can't hear it that much. So I don't know if that's a thing. Like maybe the animals won't spook as much with this bow. I have no idea. So there's only one way to find that out though, and that's going to be to take our electronic caller and call in some animals to an area where we want them, and then see if we can take them down and see what ends up spooking or not. So, with that said, I think we've done all we need to do here. Let's go ahead and see what we can find. Alright guys, so we have a nice looking axis deer down there in front of us. I'm trying to figure out, I don't really have anywhere to hide as he comes in, so I'm going to just kind of like put the collar right in this area right here, and then kind of just take a step back and hope that he walks right up to it. So, I don't know, we'll have to see how this goes, but I'm going to go on ahead and start the call, and that should get things working, and he is coming in. So, let's go on ahead, step back. I can see where the caller is, so now we just got to wait for him to come on in. Well, I will say, unlike the ducks, the animals do not come in that fast to these callers. I mean, he has just been walking back and forth ever so slowly, getting a little closer. So, he's now about, how far is that, 89 meters out? So, I mean, he was 110, so he's made it 20 meters in the last 2 minutes. So, he's definitely not moving at a very fast pace. Oh shoot, hi. Hi. What are you doing here? Where on earth did you come from? Okay, well when he turns around, we're gonna shoot that thing. What in the world? Okay, I need you going ahead and turn around for me, buddy, please. And boom, dropped him. And that sent a female axis deer fleeing. I had no idea that there were other ones in here. And now he's alert, of course, but I think that's because of my wind. Probably. I don't know. Let's see if we can stand up and get a look. I don't see him. I think he's down behind that little hill right there. But I think my wind's, of course, switched on me, which is a bit annoying. So the only thing I would know to do in that case is to try and loop around this way maybe and get out of my wind. Okay, this is ridiculous. So the collar does work really good, even though that one is being a pain in the butt on the way in. These ones are all just, you know, kind of chilling over there. I'd like to get that little buck. Boom, dropped him, just like that. I wonder, did that make the big one spook, or is he still standing down there? And I'm sorry, guys, if this call is like super annoying. No, I mean, he's still down there. So let's see if we can loop around and maybe have him not spook. But unfortunately, I think that might happen. Alright, so he's alarmed at 81 meters, and now he's fleeing. I was gonna see if we could try the rangefinder bow sight, but that was not gonna happen. I couldn't get it out in time. So let's go ahead and stop that. But hey, I mean, this thing worked. It brought in a herd from another side over there. I was so focused on this guy, I had no idea these other ones had even showed up. But I will say, this little bow is accurate. It is really accurate. Let's see what we got right here. And we smoked this little axis deer at, what was the range? 18 meters, almost 19. So, you know, did a pretty good job, double lung heart. So perfect shot, 51 kg on the dot. And then let's go check out our other little axis deer right over here. And this guy was 46.57 kg and a 39 meter shot, almost 40. And looks like we were a little high, but we still ended up getting the double lung shot, which brought him down. So, you know, I'll take it. That was pretty awesome. So the collar works great. I mean, maybe this guy was just being slow because he's a bigger animal and he was downwind of me. But the other ones, I mean, I had no idea they'd even come in. I was not paying attention, and an entire herd of them came in from over there. So that was really cool. Alright guys, so now you've gotten to see the new recurve bow in action, as well as the collar. Because I know the last time we tried to use it, the animals were on the other side of the water, and they would not respond to the call, like they would just get stuck. So at least we got to see how it works today. Overall, I really like it. I think the new bow is pretty sweet. It definitely must have been quiet because those animals were not that far away. And after I shot the first one, like, they did not spook the ones that were 40 or 50 meters away. So, I mean, it definitely means, you know, it could be a bow worth using at times. So, and I like that you can actually attach a sight to it. That helps me because I don't use the bows very much, so I'm not very good with them. So, with that said, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think of the ambusher pack down below. I'd love to hear it. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you next time.